Okay, so I'm here at Ashley House Printing Company. Today is the day where Thrunotes gets printed. After so many iterations, different materials, different ways of binding, different page counts, different colours, different processes, today is the day. So I'm here in Exeter at Ashley House Printing Company, and they have very kindly allowed me to come and film the printing process. Ashley House is well known for being one of the most eco-friendly printing companies here in the UK, so it took me a while to find them, and as soon as I saw their website and all of their eco statements, it was an absolute no-brainer. So here I am, I've got some time to kill. In the meantime, I'm going to put my mask on, sanitize my hands, because this is being filmed during COVID-19. I will be maintaining social distancing and wearing PPE. So let's do that now. Okay, stylish mask going on. Hand sanitizer, got this on the PCT. Got to keep everyone safe. That's done, let's go. Okay, so here I am in the printing room. We've got Jamie here. This is the HP Indigo Digital Press. It's one of the most eco-friendly printers on the market for digital printing. He's just plopped some of the sheets in of the UPO blue, and we're going to set up the entire machine, get it ready, and then we're going to have all of the pages of Thrunotes coming out through the end for this run of 300.
This is HP Indigo 5500, as you can see. You know, it's a very quick press, very economically friendly, you know, no make-readies, no wastage of paper, etc. We've had this machine for 11 years now, which has been one of the, you know, best purchases we've had. Quick turnaround times, and you get a good, you know, good, clean, vibrant print of it.
Yeah.
Some of these other water-based inks aren't as eco-friendly, and also we've got qualified digital papers which are FSC certified and recycled, where other papers don't necessarily use you know, digital friendly papers. They just can use anything, where this is very specific of what's required.
So right here, this is UPO blue, which is a synthetic stock. It's ecologically made and it's specific for this digital press, so it's been approved to go into an HP digital press as well. So trying to find a printer with the right printing gear you can get hold of this paper was an absolute task. But when I found Ashley House, I was like, they're the ones I want, that's it. So what are you doing now, Jamie?
So putting a new blanket on, so we have to scan the barcode so that they send us another one.
And how long does it take for you to learn all of the ins and outs of this particular printer?
A long time.
A long time?
Yeah. I don't think I'm there yet.
So if I was to just buy one myself, I wouldn't have a clue, no?
No, I had to do a week's training in Barcelona, and then it's just learning all the time.
Yeah.
Just you never stop learning.
Okay, so this is the digital press. I'm going to take you into the other room and we'll have a look at the litho press. Okay, so what you see behind me is a lithographic press. So Thrunotes is being done on a digital press, so all of the images are laser etched into the roller basically, and then they're printed on using the colour process that's in there. This one, each of these columns has a colour in. So instead of all the inks being in those cans and in the canisters at the bottom, each separate colour is put into one of these presses here. And then all of the colours are then printed on using aluminium plates, so it's like a kind of stencil. And the plates are put in for each colour: cyan, magenta, yellow and black, which is also called key. So CMYK runs through this whole machine, and then the aluminium plates with the design on print the sheets all the way through this printer. And as you can see, it is massive. This thing is as long as a bus. And they're kept really clean, they're kept really sturdy. Really important. We've got another one here, it's slightly smaller. But as you can see, it's a real industrial piece of kit. Now, I would get Thrunotes printed on this machine, but the run is going to be too small. If I scale it up and I need to print something like 10,000, 20,000, it will go on this machine. So it's a different process, but it makes the runs a lot quicker, it makes a larger run a lot cheaper, and yeah, it's just a massive, massive job to be put on this machine.
I was supposed to look out for me and you.
What number of a run would you say, all right, we won't do it on this, we'll do it on the litho?
Roughly about 250 sheets of one job. So
Yeah.
if it was just an A5 leaflet, roughly 250 sheets, and then that would be 1,000.
Yeah.
Then it would look at LIFO prices. But in the same vein, if you were printing a brochure, and say you wanted 100 brochures of a 24-page
Yeah.
A4,
Yeah.
you're only using 400 odd sheets here,
Yeah.
which is half an hour printing. You would use 4 make readies there,
Yeah.
8 make readies,
Yeah.
you know, with hundreds and hundreds of sheets of paper, maybe 5-6 times the cost on there. It's depending on the job, the amount of sheets. So it prints and it collates at the same time.
Amazing.
So basically it's then ready to go on the binder,
Yeah.
where if it was on the LIFO, it would be folded sections
Yeah.
and then collating, so you've got extra processes.
Wow.
So it's sheets, yes, it is, you know, money does come into sheets, but it's the type of job, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't do 10,000 A5s on here
Yeah.
because it'd be so more economical on there. But,
Yeah.
you know, we do, honestly, the jobs we've done one-offs here. You know,
Yeah.
somebody wants one brochure.
I've done a few
You know.
one-offs here.
Yeah,
yeah, fantastic.
But it's great because it becomes personal as well. So that's sort of, you know, why it's a good machine. At top speed, it can go up to 1,000 an hour.
1,000
of
sheets an hour, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
but it's got a lot of changes, not make readies as such, but a lot of technical changes that happen from one job to the next.
Sure.
So it has to sort of read the thickness of stock and
Yeah.
things like that.
So the amount of care and attention that goes into it, this machine has to be calibrated every time for every single job. For the paper stock, the type of toner, the colours, the size of the job, trimming, everything like that. Every time. Completely reset for each and every job. Okay, so here we've got a colour calibration job coming out. So as I said, the printer needs to be calibrated for every job. Right now, coming out on the same stock, is calibrating all the colours. So we just run a little test, and then you can see the sheets are coming out. And then we're giving them a quick check and recalibrating and readjusting, and then it will go out for the final run.
I was supposed to look out for me and you. And you're shitting all about everything I do. Sitting all around, always thinking about you. Tonight. All of the things that I said that were never right. All of the things that you said that were always right.
Okay, so the first run of the cover and inside cover is done. So that's all coming out now. And it's just going to be coming out the end, and then we're nearly done. So it's not going to be bound and trimmed today. That's going to happen later in the week because it's a completely separate job. And because it's a bit fiddly, I can't be here to film that. So these guys have kindly said that they'll do a little bit of filming for me when that's done, and then it'll all get posted to me in a huge box. Well, so that's the end of the job. Jamie's stacked it all up now and it's ready to be bound, folded, trimmed, and yeah, that's it. I think in a couple of weeks it'll all go on sale.